This is homework 7, problem 4, making a triangle, follow the mouse, but not change shape. For my fill, I'm just going to use mouse X, mouse Y for some of the parameters just because it's fun. And then I'm going to make a triangle using regular numbers first, so I can get a sense of what it looks like, make sure it looks the way I want before I try to make it follow the mouse. So I'm going to make an isosceles triangle with one vertex at the higher position and two vertices lower. So I'm going to say that first top middle vertex is at 250, let's say 100. And then I want the left lower vertex to be at 200, so 50 pixels to the left. And let's say 200 again, so 100 pixels lower. And then the right lower vertex to be at 300, 200. So if this vertex is 50 pixels to the left of the middle one, then this vertex is going to be 50 pixels to the right. The y values, on the other hand, we want them to be at the same level to make that isosceles triangle. So it will look like this. And now what we want to do is we're going to substitute in mouse X and mouse Y. So this sort of top middle vertex is the one following the cursor. So the X and Y parameter of this vertex will have be mouse X, mouse Y, and then we'll use algebraic expressions to represent the locations of the other two vertices. It doesn't matter where I made it originally. It doesn't matter that this X value is 250. It just matters that wherever this X value, whatever this X value is, this X value is 50 pixels smaller, and this value is 50 pixels bigger to preserve keeping this vertex 50 pixels to the left of center and this vertex 50 pixels to the right. So when I sub in mouse X, as I said, I want this one to be 50 pixels to the left at all times, no matter what mouse X is. So that would be mouse X minus 50. Oops, need a capital there. Processing remains case sensitive. And then this one, of course, needs to be 50 pixels to the right of the center. So that's mouse X plus 50. And if I played it now, it will follow my mouse just along the x-axis. I'm going to go back and do the same thing for y. I'm going to substitute mouse y in for the y value of that top vertex. And then both of these have a value of 200 because they're at the same place on the y-axis. And they're both, doesn't matter what mouse y is. I could have drawn the original triangle anywhere. I just know that whatever the y value of the triangle, that top vertex is, I want those two bottom vertices to have a y value that is 100 pixels bigger to keep those two vertices 100 pixels below the top. So that's mouse y plus 100 and mouse y plus 100. And now it should follow your cursor as you move around.